G'day everybody and welcome back to Sydney Trains Vlogs. I am currently on Park Street in Sydney, standing outside of Gadigal station. Now, 1 year ago today is Tuesday the 19th of August 2025, and 1 year ago was Monday 19th of August 2024. I was standing right here, it would have been about 4 o'clock in the morning, waiting for the gates here to open for the first time for the opening of the Sydney Metro extension from Chatswood to Sydenham. Now, due to being unable to get to Sydenham on the actual first day of this Metro extension, I actually started here. I managed to be on the first train in each direction. I'll put the link to that video in the description below. So what we're going to do in this video, just to mark 1 year of this Sydney Metro extension between Chatswood and Sydenham, we're going to get one of the Metro trains to Sydenham, and then we're going to have a view out the front of one of these driverless Alston Metropolis trains from Sydenham through to Chatswood. This is all part of the M1 line from Tallawong all the way to Sydenham. The Tallawong to Chatswood section opened in 2019, so a little over 6 years ago. And yeah, as we said just before, 1 year ago today, the extension from Chatswood to Sydenham opened. And next year, 2026, passengers will be able to enjoy yet another extension of this line from Sydenham through to Bankstown via stations such as Marrickville, Hurlston Park, Canterbury, and a lot of other places. So this is actually going to be a pretty cool thing. So I think it was last year, the Bankstown line closed between Bankstown and Sydenham for double-deck Sydney Trains services for conversion into a metro line. And as I said, that will open next year, so that's some pretty exciting stuff. It'll be a pretty long line too, so that'll be Tallawong all the way to Bankstown via Rouse Hill, Castle Hill, Epping, Chatswood, Sydney CBD, Sydenham, and stations between there and Bankstown.
Due to track work nightly from 9:50 p.m. from Monday to Wednesday, Metro services do not run between Central and Sydenham. Services run between Tallawong and Martin Place, and between Martin Place
is going to enter platform 1.
Okay, so we're going to get on at the rear of the train, which will then become the front at Sydenham, so we can get a easy front row seat to the front of the train. This is set number TS37.
Stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Sydenham. The next stop is Waterloo.
Alright, so stage 1 of the Metro, which opened 6 years ago, features station at Tallawong, Rouse Hill, Kellyville, Bella Vista, Norwest, Hills Showground, Castle Hill, Cherrybrook, Epping, Macquarie University, Macquarie Park, North Ryde, Chatswood. And the extension, which is celebrating its first birthday today, features stations at Crow's Nest, Victoria Cross, Barangaroo, Martin Place, Gadigal Central, Waterloo and Sydenham. And the line that's currently under conversion, which will open next year, yet another extension, will feature stations at Marrickville, Dulwich Hill, Hurlston Park, Canterbury, Campsie, Belmore, Lakemba, Wiley Park, Punchbowl and Bankstown. You'll be able to then change at Bankstown for trains to Lidcombe, And you can also get on one of those Lidcombe trains to Regent's Park, where you can change again for a train to Liverpool. So it's going to be a very, very lengthy line, which is pretty cool. Very excited for that to open. And it is the M1 Metro Northwest and Bankstown. So these trains are built by Alstom, and they're called the Alstom Metropolis. They are 6 cars in length, but the platforms are built for 8-car trains. So down the track, if need be, they can purchase extra carriages to bump these trains up to
The next stop
8
is
cars.
Sydenham. This service terminates here. All customers must alight at this stop.
These trains reach speeds up to about 100 kilometres an hour in some sections. So it's a pretty speedy trip. Once the extension opens through to Bankstown, it should take a bit over an hour to get from Bankstown all the way to Tallawong. Now these trains are driverless, as you can tell. However, there is a driver console under here, so a human driver can actually take over and drive the train when needed. But yes, this is going to be our view for the trip from Sydenham to Chatswood. Just coming out of the tunnel on approach to Sydenham Station. Alright, the sun's out for now, which is good. I was actually a little bit worried. It's been a bit of a rainy few months. And yeah, definitely a rainy day today. But it seems to be dry enough to keep the windscreen dry until we duck back down into the tunnel.
This stop is Sydenham. Change for T4 Eastern Suburbs and Illawarra Line, Intercity South Coast Line train services, and buses to Bankstown. Doors will open on the right. This stop is Sydenham.
So we're arriving into platform 1 at Sydenham. Platforms 1 and 2 here at Sydenham are for Metro trains. And 3, 4, 5 and 6 are for Sydney Trains services. Alright, we'll keep our spot. For the most part, these trains do not stay at the station for too long, so should be good enough to depart very shortly. And when we do get to Chatswood, we'll just head back to Central, and I'll wrap the video up there.
This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Waterloo. stop is Waterloo. Please stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Central. Intercity and regional trains, buses and light rail services. Doors will open on the right. This stop is Central. Please stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Gadigal. This stop is Gadigal. Please stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Martin Place. Martin Place, a light for Royal Botanic Gardens, Art Gallery of New South Wales and State Library of New South Wales. Change for T4 and Intercity South Coast Line train services. Doors will open on the right. This stop is Martin Place. Please stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Barangaroo. This stop is Barangaroo. Please stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Victoria Cross. stop is Victoria Cross. Please stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Crow's Nest. Please stand clear. Doors closing. This is an all-stop service to Tallawong. The next stop is Chatswood. This stop is Chatswood. Change for T1 North Shore and Western Line train services. Doors will open on the left. This stop is Chatswood.
Okay, so that was a nice 20-minute trip from Sydenham to Chatswood. We'll just film this metro train leave. This is where you can change for Sydney train services to Gordon and Hornsby, and even services to Barangaroo on platform number 4. Or you can jump on the metro to head back towards the city and the city and Sydenham, correction. And also you can go over to platform 1 and grab trains back to the city via Waverton or Sydney Milsons Point, Wynyard Town Hall, and also trains out west to Penrith, Richmond, and the T9 Northern Line to Hornsby via Strathfield and Epping. Alright, I've got 3 minutes for my metro back to Central, so I'll just grab it back there and then wrap the video up. We've already got another metro train over on platform number 3 headed to Tallawong, set number 38. You can tell the set number by looking at the first 2 digits of the car number on each carriage. Set 5. Right, made it to Central. So that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video, all that good stuff, and happy first birthday to Sydney Metro City.